Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. So, the Business Unionist regime at Local 308 is scared to death. And so is the CTA mismanagement. That one or more of you are going to nominate me for some type of union official position. Could be president, could be secretary treasurer, could be vice president, could be second vice president. But they need to make you afraid. Not so much of me, but my message. But what they want to do, they want to throw little things in there that are annoying. So they say, he's got a temper tantrum. Well, I do. Because I'm passionate about myself and my coworkers and our future at this company. Those of us in the full-time jobs. Those of us in the part-time jobs, we got to bring them in. No more part-time jobs at the CTA in the 2024 contract. We got to whittle these things down to like single-digit percentages of the entire workforce. We have it now on the 241 side, so it should be no problem on the 308. But my point of this message is the tantrum that they talk about is my passion for justice at work. So it's not your typical tantrum. You see, the Business Unionist regime at Local 308, they lack a heart. They are heartless. They are cold-blooded. They are dispassionate. And they're not on our side at all. Not unconditionally. They are to a degree, sometimes. But for the most part, they side with CTA mismanagement. They suck our blood in the form of dues. And they then pour upon us fear. When we get caught up in something, a cruel manager will test the waters, take a member with a clean record who got caught up in some little thing, didn't cause any damage, didn't hurt anybody, and put them on a last chance agreement with a 29-day suspension, and then accuse the member of all kind of stuff that has nothing to do with the write-up. And the so-called union person will just sit there being silent. We have second chancers being made to do the job of full-time car servicers, getting caught up in things and getting written up for it. What does the union person say? Do they read anything from the contract? Do they talk with the coworker? No, they say, I'll go, you wait out here and we'll go, me and the manager are going to talk. Really? What are you going to talk about with the manager without the member in the office? What is it? I know what it is. You're making deals. You're making deals. You lack passion. And you all want to say, oh, he got a temper tantrum. Look at him. He's yelling and screaming. Oh, my God. Oh, what are we going to do? The managers are scared. They're calling us up. Oh, the boogeyman. Ah! He's out there with a bullhorn condemning us for breaking the contract. Who is this guy? Get rid of him. This is crazy. Brothers and sisters, this is abnormal. You are not supposed to be, if you're in a union, the union is in opposition to the mismanagement of the company. I am not somebody that just came up with this stuff. I happen to read a lot of history and get to know other people in real unions. You know, unions that fight, unions that organize. And you say, I got a temper tantrum. What are we going to do? I mean, how's he going to behave at the negotiating table? You dumbass. Why do you think union officers are supposed to go to some negotiating table with the management of the company where you work at without the membership? Tell me. What kind of union does not involve the membership in negotiations? What kind of union does not organize protests, civil disobedience, and other actions with the members? Not dictating to the members, doing it with the members. What kind of union doesn't do that? Because we don't do that. It is wrong, brothers and sisters. So you don't have to worry about me going to the negotiating table and throwing a temper tantrum with these people. Because guess what? If I'm involved in negotiations, you coming with me. And we're gonna do everything we can to make sure it's open bargaining. Look it up. I want y'all to go to school, because if you're gonna nominate and elect me, I was teaching adults for almost 18 years before I came to the CTA. So we're gonna go to class. I want you to Google open bargaining. That's how real unions bargain. Not, I'm going to go with a lawyer, and this lawyer, we're going to go with that lawyer, we're going to talk in our secret meetings, and blah, 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 and pass the Grey Poupon. No. The members have to be involved. You have to be involved. So, yeah, I do have a temper. I have very little intolerance for cold-blooded, blood-sucking, passionless, boss-loving, bootlicking sellouts. Okay? I've had enough. I've watched you do your thing for years now, and it doesn't work. And I sat there, real quiet, kind of just watching and taking notes. And then when I speak up against it, and then all of a sudden, you try to silence me. But there's others speaking up too, so I'm not alone. So we got Sister Cheryl, we got Brother Khalid, we got Brother Andre, Sister Nicole. We got all kind of people. James Rufus, Robert Thomas. We got all kind of people in 241-308 speaking up. So I'm not the only voice. So, and if you don't like the way I talk, and you don't like my attitude, well, you're going to hate Sister Cheryl, bang them up, because she is raw. So, things are changing, y'all. Things are changing, because we're not going to disappear. None of us are going to disappear. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're going to keep inspiring. Okay, y'all, remember, homework, open bargaining, and make sure you post the definition in the comments. We'll have a quiz later.